Welcome,
God
everyone,
damn! God damn!
to Hoop Fire
God,
number 9.
God damn!
Shit.
And in the ring tonight is Daniel. What's up, Daniel?
What's up?
And what's up, panel? I'm going to talk to Mike D.
Wait, no, hold on a minute. What the
What?
fuck has Daniel done?
Well, Daniel has said a lot of harsh things about me lately, so I just want to talk to him about it. I want to find out who's making you do these things.
I didn't say anything. I just said a few things. That's all.
What's a few
Connor was
things?
saying something, so I said something. And
Well, tell me, why did you want to join in on the bandwagon of bashing Matrix Lord 2
I was just, at the time, I was just trying to have some fun. That's all. It had nothing to do with you, man.
At my expense, man. You want to bash me like what? Like they all were.
Thinking about you when I said those things. I wasn't even thinking about you when I said those things.
What did you say about me? You know what you said.
I just said something. I used a word. I didn't know what it meant. Well,
what did you say?
I
word?
thought I knew what it meant.
What word?
Dementia? I thought it meant demented.
What did you say?
I was just fooling around.
You said I had dementia?
Yeah, I thought it meant demented.
Do you know what the word dementia means? That's like bad,
dude. What?
So Connor, let me get this straight. Connor, Elijah, Jacob, all these people, Philip, they're all in the chat, like Joe's an a-hole, Joe's this, haha, right? And you're like, yeah, he has dementia.
Well, yeah, just fooling around, man.
Listen, dude, first of all, I'm not trying to sound like an old person, like if somebody tells you to jump off the bridge, you do it, but like you got to be a leader. You can't be a follower. You can't follow the trolls. You got to be your own person. And then I heard from Steampunk that you were upset and you wanted to talk to me. And I was
being turd.
I was in the middle of doing a live cast, and that's nice. Garfield. That's it. Moral of the story is, I'm not coming down hard on you. I'm just trying to tell you, just because people think it's a cool thing to do, attack someone, that's bad. That's not good, dude. You don't try to belittle anybody. You don't try to attack anyone. You don't join in the crowd. If somebody's kicking somebody while on the ground, you don't join in and say, yeah, let me get some shots in too. That's not a good thing to do, dude. I mean, how many kiss do you do with me? You think that's respectful? You think that's nice? I mean, I give you the time of day. I talk to you whenever I can. Come on, that's not right.
Well, I just got carried away.
Okay.
Yeah, I just said something.
Sorry?
Let's just get over it, man.
You're sorry?
Yeah.
All right, I forgive you. All right, that's done.
Well, do you want to talk about the conversation we had with Vil earlier?
Yeah. Well, go ahead. Yeah, I do want to talk about that. There has been some crazy stuff going on in this community, and somebody again created another account. There's been a lot of crazy accounts attacking my channel lately, and there was this message that was on my Facebook with a name, and I don't want to say the name on air, and the last name sounded familiar to me. So when I'm asking around, I'm like, well, wait a minute, I know who this is. This is, related to Bill. Now, I heard stuff from different parties.
No, be honest. This was someone who is trying to act like Bill's brother, correct?
I know, but I don't want to say the name because I want to.
I'm not saying the name. Is that true?
I want to project.
Is that true or not?
Someone is impersonating Bill's brother. Correct.
Yes. Thank you.
Just like someone was impersonating me, and someone's impersonating Philip I saw, and someone's impersonating all these people, even Sam, DeMay, whatever. People are impersonating people. There's a flux of trolls everywhere. But unfortunately, what's happening is, I guess they want me and Dr. Freedom to fight because Dr. Freedom made a hate video mentioning the real Whovians, and he called it podcast. And he mentioned some members
No, they said some members, not everyone.
They mentioned the real Whovians podcast.
And they said some members.
Individuals, yes.
They said some members because I've listened to it 4 times.
But they mentioned 2 people directly.
Okay.
and they mentioned James and they mentioned Louis, and then they also went on to say
that's true. They
also went on to bash about saying views and stuff like that of my show, and which is really uncalled for. So I just don't understand. If you want to focus on a subject like his brother, that's fine. Say, hey, everybody, there's a fake account out there that's going to all these channels trying to pretend to be Bill's brother. We need to work on this and find out who it is. Not seize that as an opportunity.
It's almost like slander against Louis, actually. Like saying shit like that. I mean, like, where's the proof?
Louis is James, and it's the name of the show, but he got it wrong purposely. So I mean, I made a Facebook Live myself. I wasn't happy about the situation. I said what I had to say, but bottom line is that there are people out there that are just, they can't enjoy Doctor Who, and they want us to fight, and want everybody to fight. And I guess he bit the apple first, Dr. Freedom, and to try to start a war or something. Now, again, I'm not happy that majority of his members come onto my, comments page and troll and stuff. And, we have Sam, we have William, we have, Elijah, there's S characters, there's a whole bunch of people. So, I mean, but that's been happening. So now I don't see him like scolding anybody. But I said that if I did find out that anybody on my show was doing something bad, they wouldn't be on my show anymore. Now, so ultimately, it is what it is. The person now, it looks like they removed the image on the messenger thing, but I would not advise anybody to click on there unless you're doing it on your phone, because I don't know if they could hack into your account on the computer. On the phone, I know you can hack into your account, but if you do it on the computer, it might be something to do with hacking or something. I don't know, but I wouldn't do it on my computer. So, but there was a video on there that Dr. Freedom put on Facebook mentioning all this, but he, instead of talking about the direct subject and matter at hand being, Bill's brother being victimized and Bill being victimized, he went on tangents talking about my podcast, members of my podcast, and whatever. So, which I didn't think was cool. Why can't we just talk about Doctor Who? Why can't we just talk about Doctor Who? Okay?
But I own 3 cars. I own my own home. Oh my God.
I'm very happy that I don't care. That's great news, man. That's fantastic that he works for a car company and they give him free cars. That's fantastic. God bless you. I don't have a car, but that's great. That's fantastic. I like to walk.
Yeah,
that's great.
Retired from a car dealership.
No, but that's great. That's fantastic. I mean, it has nothing to do with the Doctor Who community that you have 3 cars, but okay. Has nothing to do with fake channels, but okay. And it's not going to affect what I eat for breakfast in the morning. So, I mean, I don't know why that comment was made, but okay. And as far as the views goes, well, did you really do this? Did you feel brave for your birthday? Going after me? Or was I thought the video was supposed to be going after the person that's going after your member. Like impersonating your member's brother and bashing your member, Bill. Why did the video twist for your own agenda? That's what I'm wondering. And also, why were you signed out on your own video too? That's weird that you're viewing it on your own page, but it's signed out.
It's almost as though it's almost as though somebody created this as an excuse to go after you. Yeah, I know how that sounds.
I don't know. Why would you go after me? Maybe because I did over 1,000 Real Hooligans casts lately. So I mean, I do them so fast. You're maybe like 5 days late. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe that's why you went after me. I don't know.
Like I said, I may be way off base, but it just sounds like something.
If I'm going to make a video defending one of my members, I'm going to make a video defending one of my members. I'm not going to go with ego in mind and go after, trying to for my own agenda. You should be worried about that person imitating your member's brother, not you personally. Your 3 cars in your house. God bless you, man. Everybody has something. God bless you. We're so proud of you. We're so proud of me. We're so proud of Scott and everybody else. Okay?
Well, I mean, the stupid thing is, when some stupid asshole says something about people like, whoa, I've got a job, I've got 3 cars, or whatever.
So we all do.
I know for a fact Louie's got a fucking job.
Yeah.
You know, like, what are you talking about, dumbass?
Everyone takes everything out of context in this community.
Here's a shock, whoever. I've got a job. I don't have a car, I admit, but at least I've been there long enough to where they've got respect.
You're a hater, Scott. Oh my God.
They've got respect for me.
Good talking. You're a hater.
I didn't have a car, but I drove in. I was in a limo for like 28 times throughout the year, like 1 year. So does that matter? That has nothing to do with the context of the story. The story is that.
Joe, I need to get off your cast right now. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of you now.
Don't make no hate reviews about my books on Amazon. No.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, seriously, I just I don't get it. Like, can we stay on topic? I mean,
you're jealous. You got no job, Joe.
I got many, and like, talk about the subject. You're a host of your own podcast, 200 something, whatever, right? I mean, you know how to host, right? So if you're going to do a video about your member's brother being victimized, then do a video about your member's brother being victimized. You love talking about Matrix Love 2 24/7 on all airs. You love having your members contact me like Brian.
I'm kind of curious. Actually, shut up. Shut up, everyone. I'm kind of curious, like, why be so serious that you have to do one cast, like a 5-minute video, to point out how much you don't pay attention to any of the haters, but yet you do because you did a 5-minute video. Like, I'm like,
look, I'm deleting.
I don't pay attention to anybody, but obviously I do because I'm so insecure. Hey, I've got 3 cars, I've got a home, I've got all this shit. You know,
hey, I'm putting this video out there because
we're so impressed, you fucking idiot.
I'm putting this video out there because I know I blocked everybody, so you can't. I don't have the balls to put it on my YouTube channel, but I'm gonna put it on my Facebook just in case I don't get heat with YouTube, where they can take my channel down. So I'm gonna put it on Facebook, so hopefully a troll can find it to give it to my enemies so they can see it, because I don't have the balls to talk to them directly or to put it on the YouTube channel like Matrix Lord does, because he's live streaming right now. So
Because Matrix Lord is the center of my world, so since he's the center of my world,
I do recall when I was going to leave.
I'm envious of.
I do recall when I was going to leave, a lot of people was making videos about it, like like Doctor Who just started, like I'm the whole effing show or something. Which I'm sorry, I'm not. We should be focused on Series 10. Thank you. Okay?
You know,
Doctor Who's on the air right now.
Maybe he thinks you're actually Stephen Moffat in disguise.
Oh dear God!
I don't think so, unless this rug is like this. Curls are not coming out. I don't know.
You got a rug, Joe.
Yeah, I got a rug. Look, you got a rug. No, sorry, my real hair. At least I got it. I'm not bald,
no.
But hey, listen, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh that, you know, it's quiet for a while, and then everybody wants a movie and tube war. Look out, let's talk to who's still on the air, but it's not interesting enough that we need to talk each other.
Like we need another one.
Right. And who's still standing from the last one? So anyway, like seriously.
It's like Captain America Civil War all over again, but in Doctor Who.
So I think it's very telling if you watch my cast lately who's been in there, but okay.
If anything, if you want a war, then go to Stephen Moffat and say, why the hell are you messing up Series 10?
If you get bored, do more than one podcast a week then.
But that would be too easy. And you know, with those 3 cars and his home, he's just...
What do you do with 3 cars if there's only 2 people in the house? You have all blocks, right? You say my cement blocks.
Well, so the other cars don't get jealous. He has to drive one hour, another hour. So
you know what? I have 50 blue polo shirts and how many hoodies? Big effing deal. Seriously, who fucking cares? Nobody. As long as you do good podcasts and you don't attack anybody else and you don't have agendas and you don't send your members over to the other person's show to spy and do all kinds of weird shit and mimic and troll and everything, because it's kind of funny how you tolerate it for so long, the trolling, because you're happy that they're going to someone else's, your enemy's channel. But then when it comes back to you, it's like, oh, I can't give this a time of day, but I'm going to do a video about it and watch me delete everybody. It's like, wow. God bless you, man. Happy birthday to you, too, also. So you got a little brave for your birthday. So there you go. All right. Anyway, the moral of the story is don't attack people in the community.
Yeah.
Don't follow in from peer pressure in the community. Be your own person. Be a leader, not a follower. And, you know, that's it. We had a talk with Phil today. It was really nice. You know, I think it's disgusting that what's going on, just like I thought it was disgusting when they made fake accounts of Sammy, or they made fake accounts of me, or fake accounts of everybody. I mean, that's the reason why a troll hunter was created in the first place, to go after people so that do those evil things. So, I mean, honestly, you know, we don't need that in the movie, okay? And to attack each other is just stupid, while these trolls are out there laughing their ass off. So you just made them win, didn't you? So
you're making them strong. Basically, you're proving their
you struck first blood, and you're not even Rambo, and it's like amazing. You know,
no, it's more like it's more like Rocky, Joe.
No, Rocky 5.
Yeah, cutting the cold cuts. And then
What? No, Rocky Balboa, Scott. When he comes back really old.
No, Rocky 5 was the worst Rocky movie ever. But anyway, we get on topic.
But I mean, why are people whining about this? I mean, seriously, like trolling, like when you all sound like little girls, honestly.
And you know what? I'm not upset in the least that you unsubscribed to me. Who cares? With your fake troll accounts either.
Who are you talking about?
I mean, when he made this video, all of a sudden I'm losing subscribers because he went on Facebook and said he's a bad dog, you know.
Well, I mean, what grown like person who's not a man child gives a fuck about that? I mean,
who cares?
You don't have subscribers like I do. I've got a car, I've got 2 cars and 3 cars and a house. I mean, shut the fuck up, you fucking man child. I mean, give me a break. I've seen your well, you know, I won't finish that sentence. You know, I've seen things out there.
You've seen enough.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous of you and Skydark. I don't know if I could even go to work tomorrow. I wish I had my own show like that.
Yeah,
I've
seen things out there in the community where it's like, no.
I'd rather watch Pig.
I really am not envious at all. Trust me. If you had my life, you wouldn't be envious. I sit back and laugh. I sit on my throne and laugh at all the fucking idiots in this community. Trust me, there are plenty of them. There are so many fucking idiots in this community. It's so funny. It's fucking entertainment. There's so many losers, idiots, mental pieces.
If this is the only way these people can get entertainment and views, then it proves how lackluster their lives truly are.
Yeah,
and that's basically what it is. It's like, oh, let's attack this Whovian group. Let's attack this Whovian group, and they only come back and watch the one who you're attacking to see if you're going to be even mentioning it. And when it doesn't, and when you don't mention it, or you just give it like 2 words, then that pisses the person who attacks you off even more. And it's just stop being juveniles, people.
You know, I may not have.
Most of you people are fucking losers and idiots. So I mean, it's like I sit back and laugh. It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. The people in this community, they're so fucking, they're fucking stupid. It's fucking great. This is primo entertainment.
This is like worse than like wrestling.
Yeah, but
some amount of heel turns that they have.
I mean, some of the morons in this community, they think they are in on the joke, and they are the joke. They're not part of the joke. They are the joke. They're fucking idiots.
I won't go on anybody's podcast. I'll never go on this one.
Yeah, I don't care about I don't care about this other faction of people in this loser community, but I'm gonna make a fucking video criticizing them. You're a fucking loser, you fat slob piece of shit. I mean, you're a fucking idiot.
Then you bash all these other podcasts, but then some people just that bash, they pop back on there mysteriously. I'll never do this one, Scaz.
Stay on by bashing them anyway.
I'll never go on this one, Scaz. I'll never go. And then you should see them on the same day. Whatever. Whatever. So you can keep your wonderful theme music. Maybe one day I'll see what it's like to waste my time doing that, and see if you like it. And I don't think I'll be doing anything like Skydark anytime soon. So
No, maybe
I'm way too busy to do stuff like that. So.
Maybe one day you'll just say.
What is that? What Skydark?
It's his own little thing that I just.
What are you referring to? I'm not familiar.
I'm referring to like I guess he's trying to do his own episodes. Well, Freedom is doing his own episodes with his own characters, and he's talking to a robot, and he's let's do this, Eric, and like I'm running down the hallway, and like whatever shit, whatever.
I am unfamiliar with what you're speaking of. So
well, that's good. That's a good.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm scarred, but whatever.
Someone's actually doing that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Check it out. Give them some views. Because obviously they got thousands of views, and they can use more. Or whatever.
Oh.
Somebody.
Wow, 3 cars, man. I would love to drive those 3 cars. That was built.
Don't you?
House, don't you, Joe? There you go. You can drive them all 3 at the same time.
I might have to. I may have to get a limo because I might be jealous.
Yeah.
Well, if one of them is actually working, I mean, feasibly, I'm not like taking the piss out of anybody, but I'm saying like when someone says something like, "Well, I've got like 3 or 4, 6 cars or whatever." Somebody could be living in a trailer, white trash out in the woods, and they only have 1 working car that is like some beat up shit car from like 15 or 20 years ago. What the fuck is that supposed to prove?
Well, what does that have to do with the matter at hand? That Bill's brother was victimized in a fake account. What does 3 cars have to do with that? I'm still trying to figure that out.
Trying to impress people and trying to make it seem go, see, here I have.
Listen, do your videos and get out. You don't need to impress anybody.
I'm gonna go and see those. I'm gonna go and see those 3 cars. I heard they're at the Hot Wheels festival.
Yeah, whatever, dude. God bless you with your 3 cars. That's lovely. Like I ate an orange today. That's nice. Okay.
Oh,
who cares?
Well, I mean, I hope that they're not. I hope they're really not as in a bad place as somebody who is a complete fat slob who used to wear a metal mask a couple of years ago on a cast. Not having anything to do with what we're talking about. But there was a cast I saw, the personal anecdote, there was somebody that they wore a mask, and he was like, this guy's a fucking fat loser slob who lived in squalor and had a, I don't want to get into it, but
right.
I
understand, man. I understand.
Someone that years ago that that was somebody I witnessed in the YouTube community that like, are you fucking kidding me? You're fucking sitting there like you're some fucking bastion of like fucking class and sitting on a high horse. Are you fucking kidding me? You're a fucking douchebag, a fat fucking slob loser with a sick life, disgusting you know, like I don't want to get too personal, but it's really quite embarrassing. I mean, come on, man. But anyways, that's something aside from.
I just don't know for the life of me how you don't know shit from anything, and you try to bash someone else's cast, and you try to falsely like claim that the trolls are this one or this one. How the fuck do you do that? And when you find out, like, you know, hopefully you find out who the troll is, we all do. But if you're wrong about those people you accuse, do you have the balls to apologize to those people? You have the balls to, you know, respect them and say, look, I screwed up and it's not this one or it's not this one that is trolling. I mean, I don't think you have the balls to do that. I don't think you should be mentioning anybody's name unless you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that it's that person, because maybe that's slander. Maybe that's defamation of character. You know, maybe you could get sued for that. You know, like, honestly, you're mentioning a person's first and last name. Okay.
It's coming very close to doxing their material, and the way I look at it.
And how do you tell somebody that they're on their meds when you're wearing a fucking mask for like how many years? Like, you have a weapons wall on your fucking wall, and you're telling the world and your fans.
Price that under your face.
You're telling the world and your fans that something's wrong with this person on meds. Well, you know, are you a meds? Are you wearing a mask with your weapons in your back? Oh my God, I got the Klingon butt clock, whatever. Who fucking gives a shit?
Well, there are a lot of people out there in the YouTube universe that I'm sure we've all encountered, which I'm referencing.
Right.
You know, these people, they
well, let me can I say one thing? This is a response video.
Shut up, Joe. I'm talking. There are people out. No, I'm being polite.
I know.
I'm like saying, "Shut up, Joe." You know.
Now this is a response video to his video. I'm just putting that out there. Joe's not attacking anybody. Joe's responding. Again. Sorry.
Well, who are you responding to, by the way?
I'm responding to Freedom.
Who?
I said Dr. Freedom. I'm responding to Dr. Freedom.
So does this mean is Freedom going to...
I saw his video. This is
Freedom come, Freedom go.
I don't appreciate, you know, mentioning... Well, he mentioned the name wrong, but I don't appreciate you bashing people and you don't even know if they did it. I don't like it that you're trying to bash another podcast like my cast, and you're trying to say that we have low views and stupid... I mean... And then you're saying, well, I'm not monetized. Well, what does it have to do with the troll person in general?
By the way, I'm speaking of people in general in YouTube. I'm not speaking of the person you're talking about.
Right.
So, whatever issues you have with that person, you know, whatever.
I mean, I want him to come on a cast. I want him to talk about it. I want him to talk off air because we did it in the past. We talked off air with people. So if you're going to, out of the blue, make a freaking video and mention my cast and mention people saying that they're definitely the trolls and you're wrong, well, I want to know. Are you going to apologize?
Yeah.
Are you going to take it back? Because, you know, are you going to ask me to remove this video?
I'm saying if someone's like, well, I've got like 3 cars, whatever you're coming at with in this cast, talking about whoever you're talking about, I'm saying, like, hypothetically, like, who cares how many cars you have, right? Who cares? Yeah. Like, you got a boat, you got a house, you got whatever. You know, no one cares. It's about, are you genuine or not? I don't care if you are talking about one person or anyone in general who's trolling you. So...
But the video is not about him being trolled.
They need to fucking grow up and, you know, somebody said something about my cast. Somebody said something about my cast. You know, I'm going to wet my diaper. Shut the fuck up, you man-child. Grow up, you fucking cunt. I mean,
didn't he say he was defending a friend, but then he's talking about himself? So if you're defending a friend, I don't understand it.
But the trouble is with this community is if there's a troll there, they blame someone without any proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they get it wrong most of the time too.
I don't know if you've seen it in.
I think he should apologize to those people. I think.
Yeah, that would make him the bigger man and prove that he has character. If you'd come on his show and say, okay, I found out I was wrong. I apologize. You don't have to name them like boom right off the bat. Now, if you want to do that down in the description below, fine. But come out and say, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I thought these were the people that was trolling me. It turned out I was wrong.
Right.
Won't
And
happen.
if it doesn't, it
Won't
will
happen.
prove color of his character.
What happened?
It won't happen.
I know.
I know.
Listen,
He'll hide behind a mask and once again blame somebody for his sore vagina.
all I'm saying is I'm just tired of people trying to put other people in a bad light when they don't even know if they did anything wrong. I'm tired of them bashing my show. I mean, I'm sorry you're jealous that I have over 1,000 videos on Doctor Who and other things, so maybe that's why you decided to troll yourself or attack yourself, because there's no reason to mention my show unless you need views yourself, basically. And talking about how you don't monetize things, who cares?
Multiple personalities, and his other personality is
Someone that doesn't like my show too much, you're watching it an awful lot, aren't you? And so all your members, and even some of your members are in my cast. So explain that one. Explain that one. How your members are here, but my members ain't there. So there you go.
It's almost like
Anyway.
he sent him here to spy.
Maybe.
hide behind a mask.
I don't have time for
Literally
that.
and literally.
Joe is still a fake host. So
Oh yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
deny.
Right. I'm gonna fake host that's gonna have a friggin' Guinness book with the most podcasts done. Period. Yeah. Over 1,017 for the Real Wings cast. Over 1,015 for everything show, and that's not counting the other one either. So sorry, one day you're gonna have to recognize me, but oh well.
So why should
Now,
I?
now you get my
No.
podcast. anymore.
Hang on. I know.
Maybe it's just he's inexperienced with only 200 some odd podcasts. Maybe, I don't know.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah,
They're jealous of Scott's majestic beard.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
They can't
yeah,
grow a
it's just
beard like that. So,
my beard's been trolling him unbeknownstly.
At least Scott can fit out his door. That's all I got to say. And he drinks smoothies every day, by the way, too. But all those drinks that he has.
That's
And
all.
every-
That's all.
and every
Lovely, sweet
every
green
day.
tea.
Yeah.
Those 3 cars are probably extra large. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
All right, all fun and
They're probably
games,
Hummers.
responding to some idiots. Anyway,
Yes, Star Trek Dan's bed.
right.
Yeah.
Daniel learned a valuable lesson. Don't give in to peer pressure and just...
Well, let's hear from Dan. Let him.
Dan.
Don't be a fucking troll, Joe. Goddamn. Let Dan talk.
Dan.
I'm not muting him, so I don't know.
Question?
What?
What's the question?
Yeah, sorry, I just couldn't hear.
Do you realize... Okay, do you want me to answer the question, Mike, or you want to do it? Oh, I see the question, I guess.
I haven't heard Dan. Go ahead, Dan.
About what?
About what we're talking about, trolling and people...
Yeah, again, sorry about that. I was just it
Daniel,
wasn't really-
Joe's a cunt, right? We all know that, right?
He's okay.
Thank you, Daniel. See?
Yeah,
That's better. All right.
we need.
Anyway,
No, but be real. I mean, Daniel, come on.
what were you mad about? Or were you just joking around?
Just joking. Connor was saying something.
Who cares what fucking Connor has to say? He's a fucking troll anyway. I'm not going to go on other shows, but I'm going to be on today. It's like, come on. Hell out of here. With all the fake Doctor Who news we heard from him, come on. Get out of here with that. Please. I don't need to make up stories to be freaking get my name out there.
What was this fake Doctor Who news? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah. Oh, the Doctor's going to regenerate into a woman in the episode Lie of the Land, and John Simm's going to appear too. Wow.
Boy.
And the other idiot from the conventions himself. I have valuable source. You can't tell anybody because it is happening. Yeah, okay.
He probably got it. He probably saw the deleted scenes early.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Ray.
10 out of 10. Everybody listen, you got to give it 10 out of 10. If you don't, you're not allowed on the cast. Yeah. That was
no, such a
5 minutes. They're each given 5 minutes.
True Doctor Who.
They all got to like it, even if they don't like it. Right.
Yeah, you can't give unfair criticism.
Sorry, I don't,
Moffat's the best, apparently.
Yeah. When we're crying that the show gets canceled,
there's the same
idiots.
Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah. No, when we're crying that the show's canceled, and then be like, "What happened? You're listening to those idiots." Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, we kept we kept telling you these episodes weren't that grand, but nobody wanted to listen.
And if you go and watch all reactions, what do they say? The same shit we said. Same shit.
You know what you could
Why
do?
Why did the monks run away? Where's the TARDIS? What's going on? Please.
The next time you watch one of their casts, close your eyes. Don't see who's saying it. And 2 to 1, after a while, you'll start realizing that the same voice is coming through every single time. It's the same script every single time. They've just changed the title. That's all.
Yeah, that's why it's like they get told before they go on there, oh, you got to say this about it and say that.
Listen, when somebody works on a show too long, they repeat their own shit. And it's happened. And it's happened, and it happened, and it happened again. And we're pointing it out. That's why we have over 1,000 casts on the subject, because we know what we're talking about. And we're not trying to hate on Doctor Who. We don't want to cancel.
No, we don't want it gone.
Exactly.
I think people are more interested in trolling and attacking other podcasts than actually doing some friggin' constructive discussions on the topic. I mean,
if you spend as much time on the discussion as you do trolling, you might actually learn something, and you might even actually find out something else. You got a brain, and you can actually come up with reasonable ideas like we have.
How many episodes do we cover? We cover multiple casts on the same episode sometimes. Sometimes we'll have 10 casts on one episode, or 7 or 5. And it's not because we're repeating. We're coming up with new material. We're talking about new things.
Oh, if we've seen it again, then we've picked up time which we didn't see the last time.
Because
people have been open-minded. We had David B, who one time came hard on us, and then he's like, "No, I'm sorry, you guys are right." I just want people to open their eyes and see, how many episodes could you point out was copied off of in Lie of the Land? And if you fill up a whole page, that's a problem. If you fill up a whole page, 26 lines or whatever, that's a problem, or even half a page. Rings of Akatan, the Dr. Widow in the Wardrobe, friggin' Forest of the Dead,
Ambassadors of Death.
Turn left.
Ambassadors of
and
Death.
The time, I mean, come on, man.
We
Always
understand.
the signal, you break the signal, and the guys go away. You break the signal, and it's fine. And, you either shoot the master or you shoot the device. Oh, the doctor can't be hooked up to the interface because only a woman can be hooked up to an interface. Yeah, like, come on, how many times are you going to copy? And the stupid answer. They run away. That's exactly
we can understand certain episodes may have inspired you to do something,
right?
But it's just that 1 or 2 adventures inspired. But like Joe says, if you got to fill an entire page up, like, okay, do you actually go out and watch the show and then go, okay, we need to pull that little tidbit. Oh, there's another tidbit. Oh, there's a movie I saw.
So have an open mind. Stop attacking people in this community. Stop talking about your 3 cars and your freaking house and you know, happy birthday to you,
Distracting.
all due respect anyway. But like, I mean, one thing has nothing to do with the other. Focus on your friends and help your friends, and make that be the topic of your video instead of, oh, I have an opportunity now. I could go after the real Movie's cast. I could go after these members, and I may be totally wrong, but fuck it, because I'm not putting it on my YouTube channel. I'm putting it on Facebook where nobody can see because everybody's blocked.
No, they put it on Facebook because if they put it on YouTube, somebody will flag them.
Of course. I'll put mine up and see what happens. Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Well,
Pick out the comments now. Innit?
oh boy.
Oh,
Listen,
gosh.
all due respect, apologize. Apologize to the people you falsely accused. Honestly, apologize. Because that was the wrong thing to do, dude. Honestly, you don't just come out. I mean, you're probably hot-headed. You probably were just thinking of stuff out of your ass. And then you just attack these people. And you know what? Maybe you should have put the mask back on your face because maybe it holds your brain together a little more tightly so you make more common sense. Because obviously that was a stupid, stupid video. And this is a response to that stupid, stupid video. There you go. And that's all I have to say. Take care. Bye for now.